Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Larissa Vaz. Delay in releasing Dayanand Samajik Suraksha DSS scheme money has forced several senior citizens to resort to protest. Several senior citizens from Parse and Pernem have criticized the government for delay in releasing DSS scheme money into their accounts. They have demanded to credit the amount as they don't have money to buy medicines.
No money to buy medicines or celebrate the upcoming Choth festival. Now this is a sad situation of the senior citizens in Parse Perne. Here the senior citizens have criticized the government for not crediting their DSS scheme money in their account. On Tuesday they sat in tears near the Bhagwati temple praying for a ray of hope. They've demanded the government to credit the amount as they don't have money to even buy their medicines. Watch.
आमकां कितें बँकेन येताले ते अजून काय येवंक ना. कित्याक लागून येवंक ना हे जाणटे मारांचे येवपाचे आमकां जाणट्यांक येताले ते अजूनय ना. जाणट्यांनी करचें कितें आतां फुडें. दुसरी 10 तारीख तेकली तरी ना पैसे. चवथी बाबडे वाट पळयता हेवटेन तेवटेन कोण दिता काय म्हणून टेन्शन घेवन बसल्या हे पॅट धरून सगळे जाण देवाकडे मागता जाता हे ती कितें धाडल्या पुरे म्हणून.
पेन्शन आता 3 महिने झाले येऊंक ना. ते त्यांनी कालच्या हेका सांगलेले 10 तारखेक येतले म्हणून. आता दुसरी 10 तारीख येतली पण अजून काय ना. आमकां आमी तेचेरच जगता. गुळयो बी घेवपाक प्रेशराचे आसा, कोणाक डायबिटीज आसा, कोणाक आनी कितें आसा.
फक्त गोंयांक
हांगाच बसता देवास कडेन मागता सदांच. आधी पयलीं आमकां गुळयाचे त्रास जाले. तेतून रोग वाडलो आमचो. गुळयो घेवंक ना म्हटल्यार दिसा पयल्या ह्या 2 दिसा घालपाचे.
3 महिने झाले अजून काही जाग ना. सरकारान आता कितें तरी उपाय कर. बँकेन तर आज परत 2-3 फावटी वचान येयलो. तेमकां येवंकच ना. आता करचें कितें.
Prasad Polji and Makbul for Herald TV.
Huge crowds gathered near the CCP office in Panjim for Ashtami Fair stall forms. The desiring vendors complained that amount is 3 times higher than what they paid last year. Heavy police force was deployed to control the crowd. CCP mayor says that the forms which were given for rupees 5,000 were sold by vendors for 15 to 20,000 in black, because of which this time CCP will give forms to genuine individuals only.
काय बरे लायनीन धरून कितले लोपडे जाले. आमकां नंबर घालून नंबर चेंज करून गोंयची पोलिसान बसून आमकां सपोर्ट करून लायनीन धरून आमकां गेल्या वर्सा स्टॉल दिलो आसा 5,760 रुपया. आतां मेयरान समजून आमकां हे वर्सा गोकुलाष्टमी म्हणून कितें वडोवन दिवची. 27,500 म्हणजे आमी एक मनीस पासून कोण दुकान लावपाना. आतां गोंयकार कोण आसा, भायले मनीस कोण आसा तुमकां कशें कळटलें. रातभर भायल्यान बसयला हांगा लोक आधार कार्ड दिवन 5-5 हजार दिवन लोकां भायल्यान दवरला. आता कोणी पैसे भरल्याचे पैसे कॅन्सल करून गोंयकारांक पयलीं लुकाट. आता पैसे कोण भरलो आसा तुमी पळया. कोण गोंयकार भरला की भायले लोक भरला. ती फक्त ब्लॅक करपा लागून भरलो आसा. आमकां कायद्यान तुमी कितें आसा ती एक प्रेस करून आमकां बसया. कायद्यान बसोवपाचो. आमी इतले रातभर दीसभर काल बी आख्खे दीस गेले आमचे. वास्को सप्ता पासून आमकां अशें परिस्थिती जाला. पैसे वाडले आसा. 2 दीस पासून आमकां टायम दिवना. वास्को सप्तका कडेन पासून आमी लॉस जालो आसा. हे तुमचे सगळे मुदी धरून मेहरान आमकां मातशें कितें आदार करची.
गेल्या वर्सा हांवें कितें केलें त्यांनी 10,900 आमकां सांगलें. मागीर हांव एप्लिकेशन केलें आनी तांकां एप्लिकेशन दिलें. मागीर त्यांनी रेट कमी केले. 5,760 रुपये केलो. मागीर त्यांनी 5,760 रुपये केलो. तसे त्यांनी किती तरी कमी करून आमकां दिवपाचे.
अभी 27,000 बोला वो लोग जिसको
27,000
पॉकेट में भी लाइन लगाए वो लोग.
27,000
पैसे नहीं वो लोग लाइन लगाए वो लोग. जिसमें 5,700 रुपये अगले साल भरा था कहने चौथी वो अभी 27,000 चाहिए. म्युनिसिपालिटी जितना धंधा है उतना कैसा भरेगा म्युनिसिपालिटी में. जितना लोग लगाया सब पॉकेट में लाइन लगा के रखा. पैसा नहीं लाइन लगाया वो लोग.
27,000 कितने दिन के लिए.
12 दिन के लिए, 15 दिन का फील्ड था, 12 दिन के लिए, और कोई बात करने के लिए आगे नहीं है, सब लोग पीछे पीछे आगे करते हैं। 5,000 का फॉर्म भरा था, 27,900 म्हणतात, 27,900 ते म्हणतात. ते हाडले जाल्यार आमी फॉर्म दिता, ना जाल्यार दिना तुमकां. पैसे हा भितर वच, ना जाल्यार नाका खंय. आतां आमी खंय वचपाचे, इतले पैसे घेतले भरपाचे, खंय हाडपाचे.
आता कितके सांगला तेंच्यांनी?
ते 27,900 रुपया मागता
भरपाचे आता.
हा, ना जाल्यार भितर वचपाचे, ना जाल्यार वचना. कॅश जाय, गुगल पे ना, फोन पे ना,
कॅश
कॅश जाय. आम्ही लास्ट 500 रुपये असले.
500 रुपये.
5,700 का भरा था. 5,000 वही रसीद चाहिए हमारे को.
We have 400 stalls and 800 people who are here. We cannot give everybody a stall. Now it's first come, first serve. We called the police here to make sure that there are no issues with everything. See, also now what used to happen earlier was a lot of people used to take the forms and sell them illegally for 20,000. Now we have gotten rid of all of that. There is nobody here selling all of those forms illegally. All genuine people who actually want to do their business here and not resellers are sitting here and they will get their...
How is the process this time done?
The process is smooth. There is no issue. There are no problems.
To see that the forms are not being sold outside once you take the form.
Not as you all can see, there's nothing that's happening here. We don't want any issues and also everything has been handled perfectly well. So that has stopped. Now you all will not see a single agent. There will be no reselling of those forms or whatever it is now. Everything is...
लास्ट इयर 5,000 असल्याने आता 27,000 केलो. So
people used to buy forms for 5,000 and sell it to other people for 15,000 20,000. So basically somebody used to pocket, they were middlemen used to pocket 15,000 20,000 rupees. That is now not happening. At least genuine people are getting their forms and all now, no? And that area after the ferry is a mess. CCB spent 5 days cleaning that entire area for what 1,000 rupees per stall. It is not feasible for us also now.
So how many stalls this time would have?
There are 400 stalls, but now there are problem is there are excess amount of vendors now. We cannot accommodate 800, 900 people. It is not possible. So we are doing the best we can to accommodate genuine people who have businesses that they want to run.
Okay, but the process is what? Buy the form here, take it.
The process, see, first come, first serve, they will go up, they will fill in the forms and details. We are taking all... Cash, whatever they
So
want.
they are not allowed to take form outside?
No, nobody. They are filling all the details here only.
Okay.
Nothing like that. They will have their IDs displayed at this thing. This year will be very strict. There will be no encroachment onto football. Last year used to come and block everything. This time our municipality staff will be going and removing everything now that is not...
Now how would you see that locals are given more preference?
See, our preference is always to the locals. We have the first stalls that are giving preference to locals. All the furniture people are all locals only. We have given them preferential treatment to our local stores. The rest of the stalls will be distributed among
Why
the
is there such a huge chaos here that you need to...
Because there are you go 400 stall, 800 people, everybody wants a stall. No, it's logical. No, what else? We cannot accommodate that many people.
Story by Sagun Gaude for Herald TV. The protests of architect students continued on second day as the students resorted to boycotting classes. The protests are over non-allotment of Council of Architecture, COA enrollment numbers to several students. Here's more.
Corrected this issue about the female toilets. Our male toilets are completely not usable, as well as there are plug points in every single class that have electricity surges, and students are getting a shock from touching these plug points. Other things, as now the COA sends sends a few people to inspect our college every year. There have been 2 inspections in the last 5 years because we had COVID in between. Now these inspectors that came a week prior to this, only then there have been a few touch-ups like painting as well as electricity and water has been provided and repaired just before this inspection itself, and nothing has been working year round. Other issues as like we have a few years back the administration has appointed a faculty who is is mentally disabled, and she has been causing also a lot of problems in our college. So that issue we have continuously raised towards our administration, but nothing has been done so far. There have been students in debt for the last 5 years when it comes to reimbursement, when it comes to college events as well as class tours and other activities being done in our college. And the fees that have been collected during COVID, there have been infrastructure fees as well. And when we were sitting at home, there's no infrastructure basically. So we were sitting at home and we were being charged for using college infrastructure, as well as the examination fees were collected much in advance through examination, which is supposed to be collected just before examination. It was collected at the start of the year during admissions. This is all we have to say.
Okay, so Kevin, whom do you blame for all this?
It's purely the administration's fault and not the COA. The COA has been doing their job consistently, all properly as per their rules and regulations. Our administration has to follow up and take their job seriously, because this has not been done the past 5 years. We as fifth year students and as well as the whole college together, we are facing this problem of not being enrolled in the COA.
So you said 20%. So can we know
Is there any response from your
So we approached the principal on Wednesday and we demanded him a few documents. Then we gave him a deadline on Monday. Now the Monday deadline, which is yesterday, he showed up. We gave him a Monday deadline at 3 o'clock. No documents were provided as to, no data was given as to what is the list being sent and whether any follow-ups have been done on that. There's no data being provided to us whatsoever. And so we gave him a deadline, extension of the deadline till today, 12 o'clock. Again, as you can see, he has not shown up to college and nothing has been done.
You said 20%. So may I know the numbers?
So we are 250 students in our college. 50 plus students do not have the enrollment number.
Okay. So any plans to write to COA something about
We are
this?
trying to write through other means to the COA and our other well-wishers and our
alumni from the college have been helping us out. But at the same time, the bottom line is it is our administration's duty to send in an official document from the college, which has not been done. We have we have people, well-wishers helping us from all over. But bottom line, it should go up from our college. And that is something we currently are protesting for.
We have just been getting verbal promises from our administration. We need written promises and with their signature being given and saying that this job will be done in so and so timeline. We have students passing out in March. If they don't get their enrollment number, they cannot apply for a license to get their registration number under the COA, and they will not be able to practice. Our administration has even gone to the extent of saying that we can use other students and other alumni's numbers to practice instead of our own. And this cannot be done.
That is completely illegal. We have an act under architecture regulation body that states that after we graduate, we all need to have our own architectural practicing number. So, for example, when we build a building, we sign over there because we are official architects. Now we have gotten this quote from one of the higher authorities in administration saying that it's fine if you don't have a number. Once you graduate, why don't you all use the number of another architect? And that is highly unprofessional. That's actually against law. You can be jailed for things like that. So getting these statements from higher administrative people who hold those posts is very disheartening. And as students who are studying a professional degree, it's absolutely not taken. And we don't like things like this being told to us.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
4 occupants of a car were saved after their car caught fire on the Kolwale bridge. The vehicle that came from Pune got burned to ashes. The owner claims of a loss of rupees 12 lakh.
Well, 4 occupants of a car proceeding from Pune to Goa late on Monday evening had a narrow escape after their vehicle bearing registration number MH20CL3905 burst into flame on reaching the Kolwale bridge. A team of firefighters rushed to the spot but could not save the vehicle from being gutted. The owner sustained a loss of nearly 12 lakh rupees. Watch.
कार आज उजो लागलो प्लेजा मारुती सो आमी टर्न आउट केली गाडी आमची आनी हांगा पळयता जाल्यार ती एक्चुली कोलवाळ पुलाचे हेचे पेडनेम सायडीन उजो लागलेलो आनी ती पेट्टाली आमी येयले आनी उजो पालयलो तेचो ओनर पुण्याचो आहा प्रणव भालेराव म्हणा सो तेची गाडी इंजुर्ड कोण ना ते 4 जाण आसले ते 4 जाणां उजो लागपाच्यान भायर सरले
गाडी खंय पेडण्या वयताली गाडी खंय वयताली
गाडी गोंयांतल्यान पुण्या वयताली
Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
Members of the All Goa Toddy Tappers Association said that the newly formed committee was valid and clarified that all the certificates issued by the association in the past too were valid. They claim that there is no rift in the association. The president, Francisco Fernandez, however, has exposed his own association, claiming that the committee was formed without conducting elections, but by procedure of nomination for the sake of registration of the association.
Open association aslo All Goa Toddy Tappers Employees Association म्हणून 1964 register जालो on 6/6/1964 आणि तो रजिस्टर जावन तेजो पयलो एक एलियास अफोन्सो फेर्नांडीस म्हणून तेजो प्रेसिडेंट आलो आणि तो तेन्ना रजिस्टर केल्लो तो तेणी केल्लो ही वॉज अ प्रेसिडेंट आणि तो फकत 2 वर्स प्रेसिडेंट आसलो फ्रॉम 1964 to 1966 ओनली आणि तेज उपरांत फ्रॉम 1966 to 1985 दमासियान म्हणटा तो पयलो तो आसलो. आतां दमासियान पयलो म्हणटा तो ऑलमोस्ट 19 years तो प्रेसिडेंट आसलो. आतां 1981 आमगेल्या दमासियानाच्या टायमार एक अकाउंट ओपन केला ऑन 28/7/1981 आणि 1981 सुद्दां तेणी रजिस्टर करता आसतना ऑल गोवा टॉडी टेपर्स एसोसिएशन म्हणून केला. आतां कितें जालां जेन्ना तो पयलींचो अफोन्स फेर्नांडीस प्रेसिडेंट आसलो हांव जाणटे प्रमाणे आनी आमगे प्रेसिडेंटान इन्क्वायरी केले ते प्रमाणे ते ऑल गोवा टॉडी टेपर्स एम्प्लॉईज एसोसिएशन आसलें तें वर्ड तेणी ड्रॉप केलें रिमूव एंड डिलेटेड. कित्याक तें डिलेट केलें म्हणून हांवें विचारलें तें जालें दॅट वॉज नॉट मॅच जायना आसलें आनी इट वॉज नॉट गिवींग ए प्रॉपर तेका लागून तेणी ड्रॉप केलें आनी तेणी खंय मिटींग घेयल्ली मॅनेजींग कमिटीची आणि ते मॅनेजींग कमिटीचे ते डिसिजन इट वॉज रिफर्ड टू द जनरल बॉडी and they themselves also confirm dropping of that word and तेका लागून from then onwards the all Goa Toddy Tappers word association continue with all Goa Toddy Tappers association. आतां ह्या रिकॉर्ड बरे ओल्ड ते मेळपाक त्रास जावपाक लागले. आतां हो आमगे एक मेंबर म्हणटा की हो इलिगल हो ऑफिस इलिगल हांव नको तेका इलिगल तो इलिगल कितें समजत म्हणून तो एक वता इलिगल म्हणटा आनी तो एक वता मेंबर जाता. तेणे वचून कितल्यो आमगेल्यो सर्टिफिकेट वयले तेणे वचून एसोसिएशनान तेणे फूल हेंच वयले सर्टिफिकेट्स वयले एसोसिएशनान तेणे कितल्यो सर्टिफिकेट वयले तेगे भुरग्यां वयले आनी तसो एक तेजे बरो एक जॉन्सन म्हणून वयता तोय तेजे बरो येता मेंबर आहा तेणे तेगे आपल्यागे भुरग्यां पासून तेणे सर्टिफिकेट पयर इलेक्शनाक बसयलां आनी आतां तो इलिगल म्हणून सांगूंक पावता म्हूण तुगे चेडवा 2 वर्सां पयलीं वयले तेदो ना भुरग्यां वयले तेदो ना तेदो लिगल आसलो. आतां ते वर्ड ड्रॉप केलें आनी 1964 हांव जेन्ना एसोसिएशन रजिस्टर केल्लो देर वॉज नो रिन्युअल प्रोविजन इन द रुल्स एंड एक्ट दॅट इज 1860 एंड लोकल एक्ट नो इट इज सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंट देर वॉज नो रिन्युअल प्रोविजन येयला ओनली समवेर इन 2002 आनी जेन्ना रिन्युअल प्रोविजन येयलें जेन्ना तेणे रिन्युअल नासलो कोणी टेक्निकली तें वर्ड तेणे ड्रॉप केलें तें रजिस्टर करपाक परत तांकां मेळ्ळो ना and thereafter it always continued as all Goa Toddy Tappers Association. पळय पासबूक आसा क्लियरली आसा तुमकां जाल्यार कॉपी गिव इट तुमच्यान घेवपाक जाता. तेज उपरांत मागीर आनी फुलजन्स म्हणून येयलो सगळे एफएस जे पळय हँड ओवर करता आसता इट वॉज ऑलवेज हँड ओवर ऑफ द एफएस ऑफ द सोसायटी एज ऑल गोवा टॉडी टेपर्स एसोसिएशन की नांव ऑलरेडी ड्रॉप केलें आनी तेज उपरांत आमगेले एक पॅन कार्ड केला आय थिंक फ्रॉम समवेर इन 2009 जेन्ना ही एसोसिएशनाक आमगे ऑल गोवा टॉडी एसोसिएशनाक हें ओबीसी म्हणून ताका स्टेटस मेळ्ळो. आनी पळय हें पॅन कार्ड तेजेर नंबर आसा 6/6/1964 जो रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑल गोवा एम्प्लॉईज टॉडी टेपर्स आसा तेजो आसा. ड्रॉप केल्या उपरांत तो एक कंटिन्यू वीथ ऑल गोवा टॉडी टेपर्स एसोसिएशन. आतां जायती डिफिकल्टी येयल्यो जेन्ना हो भुरगो जो प्रेसाक वयता तो जनरल सेक्रेटरी एसोसिएशनाची आउटगोईंग कमिटी आसा ते जनरल सेक्रेटरी आसलो. कितें रॉंग आसलें तेगेलें काम आसलें तें सारकी करपाचें करस्पॉन्डंट तेज नांवाचेर जातालें पूण तें केलें ना. तो तेंकडेन झगडी मांडपाक लागलो तेका इगो प्रॉब्लेम देर इज ए एटिट्यूड प्रॉब्लेम आनी हें तो येवन तेंको झगडोवपाक लागलो. तेणी तेका काडून सामतो सगळ्यांनी रेजोल्युशन घेवन तालुका लेवलाचेर मिटींग घेवन सगळ्यांक एक करून तेणी तेका काडून उडयलो. इट शोज दॅट ही हॅज ए एटिट्यूड प्रॉब्लेम ही हॅज इगो प्रॉब्लेम. 1964 तो अफोन्स फेर्नांडीस आसलो त्याच्या उपरांत दमासियान येयलो फ्रॉम 1966 टू 85 तो आहलो.
बट दिस आतां इलेक्शन जावना.
इलेक्शन इट इज फॉर नॉमिनेशन. पण ते अनएनिमसली म्हाका इलेक्ट केलो. आमी जे ग्रुप एकठांय जाल्ले आमी म्हाका नाका म्हणलें.
पण सगळे मेंबराक सांगिल्ले
ना सगळे मेंबराक टेम्पररी अरेंजमेंट. It was a temporary arrangement.
So when you are going to conduct the elections?
Very shortly. I will decide. I will call a meeting and I will decide when to. Though as per the rules it is 3 years. As per the rules in 3 years. But when the 5 वर्ष झालो I have reduced it to 3 years. Future कित्याक 5-10 वर्ष म्हणले आनी तरी पूण एक कंडिशन घायला की एक फावटी 2 फावटी झालो he cannot contest.
Parents of various schools in Panjim Taluka are upset and worried about their children due to the bad condition of Balrat vehicles. The buses are in bad condition, raising concerns about the safety of the children. The parents as well as the teachers have demanded to replace these vehicles or scrap them. Watch.
सरकारान जे बालरथ दिला पळय स्कुलां ती बरी गजाल आसा. पण ते बालरथाक जे मेंटेनन्स आसा ते सरकारा कडल्यान टायमान मेळना. ते जे कोण भितर ड्रायव्हर एटेंडंट आसा तांकांय सरकार सारको टायमार पगारय दिना. आनी ते मेंटेनन्स तेंच्यांनी खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आसा. हेचें कारण तुमकां सांगता. थोड्या स्कुलांनी एकच बालरथ आसा, थोडे कडेन 2 आसा, थोडे कडेन 4 आसा. म्हणजे जशी स्कुलाची स्ट्रेंथ आसा तशें बालरथ आसा. पण तातूंत प्रॉब्लेम कितें आसा, इतले आसूनय ते बालरथ ओवरलोड वयतात. ओवरलोड हेचो अर्थ ल्हान जी चिमुकली भुरगीं आसा त्या गचडेन आनी वयल्यान तेंचे कडेन ते दप्तर आसता ते तांकां उखलना ना. आनी ओवरलोड आसल्या कारणान जर मेंटेनन्सच जर बरी ना बालरथाची आनी खंय तरी अपघात घडलो जाल्यार ते फुडले फ्युचर भुरग्यांचें कितें. ह्यो जो आमचो पेडण्यान आमचो विशय आसा जो ऑल गोवाय आसा. आज तालुक्याक आमचो पालक मंत्री आसा, गोंयचो CM आसा. आयज आमच्या पेडणे तालुक्यान गोंयचो CM विजिटय दिवंक येता. आनी हे बालरथांक लक्ष घालपाक जाय. फाल्यां इन्सिडंट जावन मागीर सरकार धांवतले तेच्या पेक्षा ते बालरथ स्क्रॅप करून बरे नवीन सुविधाचे व्हडले बसीस दिवपाचे स्कुलाक ही म्हाजी मागणी आसा.
आमकां हो बालरथ आसा न्ही हो पयलो बालरथ आमचे कडेन सादारणता 2011 मेळ्ळो. आनी आमचे पेडण्याचे स्कूल जे भगवती हायस्कूल आसा तातूंत सगळ्यांत जास्त मॅक्सिमम एनरोलमेंट जाता आनी अख्ख्या पेडणे तालुक्यांतल्यान जाता. ताका लागून कितें जालें की आमकां हो एक बालरथ जो दिल्लो 2011 तो कमी पडपाक लागलो. ताजे खातीर आमी आनी एक बालरथ मागयलो. 2 बालरथ आमचे कडेन चलता 2011च्या आज मेरेन चलता. आतां जवळ जवळ तांकां 2023 म्हणजे 12 वर्सां पूर्ण जायत आयिल्लीं आसा. आनी तुमकां सांगपाची गजाल म्हळ्यार कितें की दर सादारणता एक 2 दिसांनी म्हणा किंवा एक 8 दिसांनी म्हणा तेची ल्हान रिपेरी असतात आनी म्हयन्यांक ही ताची सादारणता रिपेरी चालू असतात.
ते तुम्ही पैसे खंयच्यान एडजस्टमेंट करता? सरकार तुमकां पैसे
जो गव्हर्मेंट पळय आमकां जे कितें दिता न्ही तातूंतच आमी ते एडजस्ट करतात. पूण तातूंत ते भागना. एक तर आमचे रूट जे आसा ते पयलीं ठरलेले आसा. आयज ठरवना. एक ते सादारणता 60 सादारणता किलोमिटर दिसाक ते तेन्ना ठरलेले आतां ठरवना. ताका लागून आमकां जे कितें एक्सपेंडिचर आसा हो एक तर पावना किंवा आमी थोडो आमच्या पद्दतीन आमी तो एडजस्ट करता. रिपेर करून आतां कशें जालें 12 वर्सां पूर्ण जाल्ली आसा. आमीच कशें आसा आयज म्हयन्यान फाटल्या दिसांनी आमचो बालरथ मध्येच बंद पडलो. वाटेरूच बंद पडलो. वाटेर बंद पडल्या उपरांत आमी धाडलो ताका मॅकॅनीक धाडलो सारको करून घेतलो आनी थोड्या दिसांनी परतो बंद पडलो. त्यामुळे आतां तशें म्हणपाक न्ही रिपेर करपाक शक्य ना. ते रिप्लेस जावपाक जाय. बालरथूच नवीन दिवपाक जाय.
अशा पद्धतीची रिप्लेसमेंट योजना सरकारची आसा काय कितें?
सरकारची अजून मेरेन तरी तशी कांय योजना म्हज्या आयकवान येवंक ना. पूण सरकारान ताचेर विचार करचो अशें म्हाका दिसता.
पण जर अशा पद्धतीन जर चलत जर रावले जाल्यार भुरग्यांची वेवस्था म्हणून तुम्ही दुसरी कितें पर्यायी करूं शकतात काय कितें?
सध्या तरी आमचे कडेन तशी पर्यायी वेवस्था कांय ना. आमी सरकाराचेरच डिपेंड आसा.
भुरग्यांची रिस्क घेता आसतना तुमकां कशें दिसता?
खरोच हांव उलयता न्ही कशें आसता आमी रिस्क तशी घेवंक शकना. म्हणून आमी कितें करता बालरथ स्कुलांतल्यान जेन्ना भायर वचपाक शकता तेन्ना आमी तो खंय पावलो न्ही की आमी ताका सांगता बाबा पावल्यार एक भुरगें पावले काय आमी ताचे कडेन घेयत आसता. आनी जे आमकां फ्रिक्वेंट घेवप न्ही आयज शेतकरी
Margao Sports Club rode to a comfortable 2-0 victory over Verna Sports Club to enter the last four of the VM Salgaonkar Memorial Invitational Intervallate Football Tournament organized by Prime SC at St. John Baptist Grounds, Tanda Banalin.
Well, Verna paid the price of complicancing and Margau's taking full advantage netted through defender Rock Borges and striker Michael Vaz to book their place in the semis. Verna started with a bang with striker Andrus John finding space in the box to unleash a right footer which was tipped over to the horizontal bar by the lanky Margao goalkeeper Severino Norona in the 5th minute. Verna got an opportunity but younger winger, that is Leon Pereira, was intensive to take a shot at the target in the area. The Margam boys were mostly on the back foot but gradually came back with veteran Francis Andre finding gaps in the rival defense. Margam pushed more players forward and then deservedly went ahead in the 26th minute with Andrean took a pass from Milson Pareto and sent it in a hard cross inside the box of stopper back Rocky Borges to nod in the past hapless Royal Monzes in Verna. Goal. Margao, the co-host of the tournament, continued the attack and in a minute before the lemon break got the second through the boots of Michael Dias followed by a low cross by Cliff Pareto. The crowd was expecting a fight back from the informed Verna team, but Margao were determined not to allow a comeback for their arch rivals. Margao goalkeeper Servino also had an excellent outmaking in a crucial save in the 40th minute to deny Salvador Gama goal-bound header with one-handed save. Verna tried hard to get back into the match, but Margao defense, consisting of Rock, Alfred Norona, Joel Camara and Elroy Barreto, stood firm to complete with the easy win. It's Ignacio Norona for Herald TV.
Raya Sporting crushed CSE Consolam 6-0 to move into the quarter-finals of the 44th St. Joseph Festival Football Tournament organized by Dramapur SC at Dramapur Ground.
Raya Sporting crushed CAC Consolam 6-0 to move into the quarter-finals of the 44th St. Joseph Festival Football Tournament organized by Dramapur SC at Dramapur Ground. Raya Sporting netted a hat-trick through Garrison Fernandez in the 8th, 12th, 34th and the 38th minute, while Swindon Barbosa netted a brace in the 43rd and 50th minute, and Arlen Dias netted a goal in the 55th minute. Here are the highlights.
Navali Sporting versus Tunkoli Union. This is the 41st Vasta.
Ignacio Norona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.